Denny sign-off, all from Rockford. Ball is in the air, control by the Bulldogs in the home white. Denny sign-off, all from Rockford. Ball is in the air, control by the Bulldogs in the home white. Jelnick will hold the ball and bring it across the timeline, and Dakota will meet him in a half-court man-to-man. Harwiger on the right side has that right ankle heavily taped. Standing dribble, hook pass back out to the top goes to Schmidt. Left side now to Jelnick. Benedetto held him to 5 points last month on 2 of 15 shooting. Right side Schmidt inside the three-point stripe, looking over Rayhorn. Flips it back out to the top of the key to Pohill, reversing wide open for a shot from Vogt. Splash. Steve Vogt wide open on the left side, and the Aquin Bulldogs grab a 2-0 lead. Full court pressure by the Aquin Bulldogs, bringing it up the near side against Harwiger will be Stuckey all the way to the left sideline, all the way to the corner. Double team, drops the ball off his leg, picks it up, drops it again out of bounds. And the Aquin Bulldogs pressurize the Aquin Bulldogs. Last night, Aquin losing 55-52 to Milledgeville. Vogt had 12, Harwiger had 11, and Jelnick with 10 in the ball game. So there's the majority of your 52 points. Harwiger, a little left-handed dribble into the lane, bounce pass to Schmidt downstairs. Banker is in. Nice bounce pass to Schmidt from Drew Harwiger. And the Aquin Bulldogs lead it by a score of 4-0. Aquin, a little token pressure as Rayhorn unmolested throws it across the timeline now. Into the hands of Tim Dolphinball. Wants to get the ball to Benedetto, but denied there by Vogt. Holds the ball. 5-second count continues. Unloads to Rayhorn on the right side. Man-to-man by Aquin. Rayhorn against Schmidt. Takes him into the corner. Back out to the elbow to Kurt Dolphinball. Now back out to the top it goes to Benedetto. 2 Dolphinballs, of course, the brothers. And a reach-in foul on Pohill on Kurt Dolphinball, way outside on the perimeter. First foul of the ball game.
Well, this will be our first chance to see Dakota without Dustin Barker. Got hurt in the championship of the Forest and Holiday Tournament, so it'll be interesting to see. He was helping out handling the basketball. They struggled a little bit so far early in the ball game. We'll see how they do without Barker.
Into the corner does Kurt Dolphinball's pass, almost intercepted by Harwiger, but he steps on the sideline. Dakota playing in their third game without Barker. Broke his ankle, as Butters mentioned, in the Forreston game of the championship contest at the Forreston Holiday Tournament in the second quarter. It's a clean break, but a nasty one, and he's going to be out until at least right before regional time. Stuckey on the right side for Dakota. Right side to Kurt Dolphinball, looking for Rayhorn as Schmidt plays 3/4, denying the pass. Out top, reversing left side, tipped away out of bounds by Harwiger. The trainer on-site at Forreston thought it was a sprained ankle, told the coaching staff he thought it was a sprain, but x-rays the next day showed a clean break all the way through. He doesn't get the cast off for another 2.5 weeks, and then the rehab begins. Left corner, Dolphinball looking for Rayhorn downstairs, holding it back out top. Elbow jumper on the way. Good from the left side by Tim Dolphinball. First points of the ball game for Dakota. Dakota averages 63 a game. Aquin 66. Here comes Aquin the other way. Not able to handle the pass as Vogt out of bounds. Vogt going down the lane, got the pass, but dropped it off his own leg and out of bounds. So turnover against Aquin. Bulldogs averaging 15 turnovers a game. Their opponents 19 a game. Dakota's averaging just 11 turnovers a game. They've done very well in the ball handling department this year. That's one of the reasons they're 13-0. Across the timeline, Tim Dolphinball jump pass into the corner. Here's a 3 by Stuckey from the corner. Nope. Inside rebound, Kurt Dolphinball fighting for it. He grabs it, puts it on the floor, lost the ball, scramble, ball knocked into the air. Rayhorn goes out to get it. Dakota gets a fresh possession out at the top, and now Benedetto will run the offense. A 1-4 high offensive set by Dakota. 4 guys across the width of the floor at the high post free throw line. Tipped away by Harwiger and out of bounds. The injury to Barker happened in the second quarter after a timeout, and he slipped on some moisture as he was trying to reach back for a pass. The moisture right where Forreston had broken from a timeout, right there on that side, and slipped on some moisture, and that contributed to the injury. Rayhorn bounce pass to the right side, turning as Tim Dolphinball missing. Rayhorn cleans up the loose change, dumps it in. Rayhorn averaging 15.3 points a game, and that puts him over 200 this season. He now has 201 points this year in his senior year. Tie ball game, 3/4 court trap by Dakota. They get it across, Aquin does. Left side to Jelnick. Jelnick with 221 points this season. And, of course, has played in fewer games than Dakota, playing in 10 games. Left side, Pohill dribbles into the paint, pulls up, gives right side to Vogt. 5:20 to go first quarter. Tie ball game at 4. Into the post, Schmidt turns around, off-balance shot, rimming no. Rebound brought down by Vogt, back up, blocked by Rayhorn and taken away by Dolphinball. Kurt Dolphinball has the loose ball, and now Dakota will walk it up the floor. Benedetto being met there by Vogt. He'll take it to the right side of the floor. Right side it goes to Kurt Dolphinball to Rayhorn, who pivots out top of the circle to Stuckey outside the three-point line. He shoots 29% from out there, doesn't pull the trigger. Down to Rayhorn, moves inside and dumps it in from 3 feet away on the baseline. Then Rayhorn with 4 in the ball game, and Dakota with a 6-0 run has their first lead now. 6-4. Pohill into the front court by Aquin. Turns it over. Picking his pocket, Kurt Dolphinball. Off to Benedetto. One-on-one. Pulls up on Jelnick. Dumps it in off the glass. Jared Benedetto makes it 8-0 in favor of Dakota on this run, and it's 8-4 on the scoreboard. 8-0 run by the Indians. Schmidt over the top. Nice pass goes to Poe. He'll get the ball in the middle of the floor against the pressure. 4.5 minutes to go. Jelnick, a long three from downtown, rattles out. That was way outside. Rebound to Tim Doffenbaugh. Jelnick shooting 39% from outside the arch this year. 39%. He has 29, but he missed that one. Left side, Kurt Doffenbaugh drives baseline around Jelnick. Leans in, blocked by Schmidt, and a foul call. Not sure if they're going to get Jelnick or Schmidt inside, but Kurt Doffenbaugh, smallest guy on the floor, able to drive all the way to the 10. And that first period, Dakota 8, Aquin 4.
Highland Community.
The Aquin timeout. First free throw is in. Dakota as a team shooting 62% from the free throw line. Doffenbaugh, though, just 5 for 10 now, 50% on the year. Sophomore getting his third start. Steps, fires, hits. Doffenbaugh, the lefty, pops him in. And it's a 10-0 run by the Dakota Indians, and they lead now 10-4. Pressure by Doffenbaugh on Harweger. Brings him into the front court. Splits the double team to the free throw line. Keeps on coming down the right side. Hook pass downstairs. Vogt, easy layup. Nice job by a Harweger. That cuts off the bleeding at 10 in a row by Dakota. 10-6. Indians lead it. Tim Doffenbaugh in the backcourt will bring it across. We're halfway through the first period here at Aquin. Great crowd on hand. Nearly a packed house on a non-conference night. Doffenbaugh left side to Benedetto, and a handoff foul will be called as reaching in will be Vogt, and that'll be his second foul. As coming back into the ballgame, Ben Rayhorn for the Dakota Indians. I mentioned Coach Brian Benning waiting until just before game time to ask Ben if he could go. He said he was up all night. He's a very sick young man with the flu.
Well, he is, and again, he's going to give him a little more rest than usual. He started the ballgame, played for the first 3 or 4 minutes. At that timeout, he went out of the game, sat for about a minute. Now he's back in, but I'm sure you're going to see him, even if he's not in foul trouble, on the bench for a while just to get him rested up.
Blake King, Matt Wisner come in for the Aquin Bulldogs. Wisner has gotten rid of that mask he's been wearing for the last few weeks. Doctors say it's okay after the broken nose, courtesy of Adam Jelnick in practice a couple of weeks ago. Left side, Stuckey pulls up off the J, missed it, rebound, weak side brought down by Jelnick. Aquin has the ball, they trail 10-6. Jelnick brings it up the floor. Right side it goes to Wisner. Goes into the corner. On him will be Stuckey. Wisner bounce pass out top to Harweger. Fakes left. Goes right. Dribbles it off his own foot. Diving for the ball is he and Benedetto. And getting there first is Harweger. Left side King. Throwing it into the corner to Wisner. Stuckey out on him in that man-to-man. Dribbles once downstairs to Schmidt. Knocked away from behind by Rayhorn. Scramble for the ball. Stuckey comes up with it. Good post defense by Rayhorn. And bringing it up the floor will be Doffenbaugh. Left side to Tim Doffenbaugh. Looks for his brother on the give and go. Can't get it to him. Now in the secondary break, Rayhorn. Nice pump fake inside. And then he gets stripped away by Jelnick. Nice strip. Here comes Adam with a clean pick. Down the right side. Spin move into the paint. Leans in. Shoots off balance. No good. Rebound out of bounds to Aquin. Well, Jelnick did a lot of good things there, except he was out of control on the shot. Lucky he didn't get an offensive foul.
I was going to say he's very, very close to running right into Kurt Doffenbaugh, who set up right near the basket. Jelnick with a spin move never saw him.
Jelnick will inbound for Aquin on the baseline. The Monroe Clinic Sports Medicine Department halftime show at the halftime intermission. Harweger left side, left alone. He'll pop the three, in and out. Rebound, put back Schmidt. Kevin Schmidt with the putback on the strong side. 10-8. Dakota's lead is 2. Full court pressure. Kurt Doffenbaugh working against Wisner. Here comes the double team. They get around it to Stuckey. Goes baseline around Jelnick through the lane. Nice pump fake. Reverse layup. Yes, sir. Brady Stuckey with a nice little head and shoulders fake and then finished with the reverse. 12-8 Aquin. Harweger middle of the floor. Bad pass by Harweger. Threw it right to Tim Doffenbaugh. Into the corner. Stuckey all alone for a three. Back to the rim. No. Long rebound. Blake King for Aquin. Here come the Bulldogs. 3-on-3. King pulls up. No advantage. Brings it out top. 4-point Dakota lead. Dakota 13-0. Aquin 5-5. Left side Harweger gets a screen from Schmitz. Pulls up. Shoots over Rayhorn. Missed it. Rebound brought down Tim Doffenbaugh. Harweger thought he was fouled. And now Dakota slows it up with 2:10 left for the first. Benedetto walks it up the floor, throws it out top to the right side. Stuckey out on him is Harweger, looping downstairs to Tim Doffenbaugh. Hangs, shoots, and scores. Caught it midair and dumped it in. Nice pass from Stuckey to the weak side. 14-8, Dakota by 6, matching their biggest lead. Backcourt, Jelnick double teamed, wants some help. Now throws it across the 10-second line to Harweger. Middle of the floor to Schmidt at the high post, and now out to Jelnick with 1:48 left in the first period. Off the screen, Jelnick bounce pass, pick and roll. Schmidt right in front, banker too strong. Rebound batted off the window, taken out of there by Harweger. Goes back up strong, and he is fouled and will go to the line for 2. Now the last time these two teams played, which as I mentioned was on December 9th, the Aquin Bulldogs got 18 offensive rebounds. They out-rebounded Dakota 34-29. That really stuck on the crawl of Coach Brian Benning that his team gave up 18 offensive rebounds.
And Kevin Schmidt played a pretty good ball game against Ben Rayhorn. I don't think many of us expected him to play that well, but he did a nice job inside and then didn't see much of the floor last week against Eastland.
Harweger makes the first free throw. The foul called on Tim Doffenbaugh, his first. That makes it 14-9. Dakota won that ball game at home by double figures. Everybody expecting a closer game tonight. That one was 57-41. Harwiger misses the second. Freeport, or rather the free throw rebound, brought down by Rayhorn. 1:35 left in the first period. 14-9 in favor of Dakota. Kurt Dolphinball gets the ball to Benedetto. Throws it right at the feet of Dolphinball. Bad pass, but he picks it up. Sophomore looks, lost his dribble, so he wants to get rid of it and threw it away. Taken away by Jelnik. 2-on-1 along with Harwiger. Feeds Harwiger, finger roll. Yep. Harwiger with the feed from Jelnik, as they did all football season. 14-11. Dakota leads by 3. That whole bad process started when Benedetto threw it right at the feet of Kurt Dolphinball. Here comes Benedetto into the front court, keeps the dribble going to the left elbow, into Dolphinball in the corner, goes around Wisner, pulls up, shot blocked inside by Jelnik, and Schmidt has the rebound. Back to Jelnik into the front court with a minute to go. Jelnik, top of the key, launches the three, hits the front of the rim, no good. Rebound brought down by Stuckey for Dakota. He'll bring it the other way. 2-on-2, gets around Harwiger. Now Harwiger catches up, reaches in and gets the foul. Harwiger will get his first foul. In that first game at Dakota, Dakota won it by 16 points. They got 19 fewer shots than Aquin. Dakota was 19 of 43. Aquin got 62 shots in that game, but only made 16. They shot just 26%.
Shot 26%, but the thing is, eventually you got to make them, but you're better off taking a lot of shots off.
Dakota gets the ball down by 3, or rather up by 3, with 45 seconds left in the first period. Pohill back in for Aquin for the final second of the first period, and throwing it away is Benedetto. I think he thought Stuckey was going to break to the basket and threw it away. In for Dakota, Eric Simmer, the 6'2 senior, and also in Andrew Schrader, the 6'3 senior. Rayhorn getting a rest, and as we talked about with the flu he's suffering from today, he might get more rest than normal, especially early in the ball game. Aquin walks it up. Jelnik was held to 2 out of 15 shooting by Benedetto the last time. Hasn't got a basket tonight. Right side, Pohill looking inside for Harwiger. 30 seconds remaining. Pohill out top, gets the ball to Schmidt, takes the pass, now gets it to Jelnik on the left side. Benedetto right out in his kitchen. 23 feet away from the basket. Near side to Wisner. Bounce pass to Schmidt in the corner 18 seconds ago. Wisner pivots, or rather Schmidt pivots, gets the ball to Harwiger, darts down the lane, puts up the layup around and in. Oh, nice aggressive move by Harwiger down Main Street. 14-13 Dakota. Inbound pass, sailing away by Harwiger. Missed the bunny, goes back up with his own rebound, blocked away by Schrader, and he gets the rebound. Schrader turned it over, but then got the big rebound. 2 seconds to go. Half-court Stuckey will launch it from the way. It's on a little bit short, but a little bit to the right as well at the end of one. Harwiger had a great chance in the final seconds of the period. We'll take a break. End of one quarter. It's Dakota 14, Aquin 13.
You're already online, and he was over here with all the ball game checking, and you had disappeared down front in front of the scorer's table.
Now he was going to pick up a copy of the championship football game on tape that I already delivered to his wife on the other side. 14-13. Dakota's got the ball in the lead. Benedetto goes baseline, throws a bounce pass to Stuckey on the other side, comes into the lane, partially blocked by Schmidt. Stuckey got it back, goes up strong and scores. Second effort by Stuckey for his second bucket of the ball game. And it's 16-13. Dakota leads by a long one. Jelnik into the front court to Pohill. Dakota staying man-to-man. Rayhorn back in to start the second period for the Indians. Pohill holding high. Over to the right side it goes to Schmidt. Into the right corner it goes to Jelnik. Picked up there by Benedetto. Fakes the three. Goes to the baseline. Jumper from 17. Got it. Adam Jelnik's first basket of the game comes early in the second. 16-15. Dakota by 1. 7:18 left in the first half. Benedetto near side. Getting the ball, Billy Cuddy, who's checked in, the 5'10 senior. Downstairs, Rayhorn kicks it back out to Tim Dolphinball. He's the only Dolphinball in the game right now as Kurt has a rest. High post free throw line. Rayhorn looks for the backdoor cut and gets to Stuckey for a three. In and out. Rebound. Rayhorn back up. Yes, sir. The foul. Ben Rayhorn, who's sneaking up on 1,000 points this year. That basket is his career, I should say. He's over 200 for this year. That is his 5th and 6th points of this ball game. And he now has 8.
Picks off the rebound and sticks it back in for an easy layup.
Rayhorn misses the free throw, a 67% free throw shooter. Harwiger has the rebound for Aquin. Minute gone, second period. 3-point Dakota lead. Down Warren, Sean Butters-Reed live at Aquin. Right side, Wisner outside the 3 line against Stuckey. Dumps it in the post, turning on Rayhorn and Schmidt. He scores and a foul on Rayhorn. Well, that's one of the few times that Schmidt has been able to turn and score on Rayhorn. And Schmidt with his 6 points, so he's going basket for basket with Rayhorn here so far.
Well, Kevin Schmidt, we talked about, played pretty well at Dakota a month ago, but that time he came from the opposite block. I can tell you, Ben Rayhorn, you can really tell a couple times after defensive standings walked down the court, he obviously is not feeling very well tonight.
Schmidt cans the free throw and ties the ball game. 18-18. It's our second tie of the contest. The other tie was 4-4. Here comes Dakota with the basketball, tied at 18. Benedetto, right side, Rayhorn, free throw line extended outside the three-point stripe. Bounce pass to Tim Dolphinball, near side now to Benedetto. Dribbles to the free throw line extended, pulls up, open in the corner. It's Cuddy for a three, way too strong, didn't hit the iron. Rebound to Stuckey, back into the paint to Cuddy, got it ticked away by Jelnick. Jelnick brings it up 2 on 3, slows it up out on the perimeter, looks for Wisner, instead turns, fires the three, rimming out. Rebound brought down by Dakota. A little quick shot there by Adam Jelnick, who shoots 44% from the field this year, 39% from three-point range. Benedetto into the corner to Cuddy. Wisner on him, and he throws it over the head of Dolphinball out of bounds. Now, Billy Cuddy just had a really rough 30 seconds, and he's coming out of the game.
Yeah, he's going to be gone, and that's after that pass. The right idea, but you got to have some kind of ball fake down there to Tim Dolphinball. They just tried to throw it over the top. He throws it over.
At Dubuque Greyhound Park and Casino, Coach's Golf and Grill, and Lena Sign Shop. Friday night will be at Freeport High School. The Pretzels against Guilford. Willie Beasley will be trying to break the Freeport scoring record on Friday night. Jelnick to the baseline, downstairs, free throw line jump pass goes to Schmidt. Had a good look at it, missed it. Rebound to Rayhorn. Rayhorn gets it up the floor, left side to Stuckey, looks downstairs for Dolphinball, almost lost a double team, hook pass way out top to Benedetto. Rayhorn just now getting across the 10-second line. Has the ball straddling the three-point stripe. Looking to the right side, finds Kurt Dolphinball, dribbles to the free throw line, got backdoor, picked away by Wisner. Wisner fumbles it into the front court, drops it, picks it up, throws it up, no good. Would have been better off slowing up. Rebound brought down by Dolphinball. Aquin had a couple of chances here in the first half right downstairs. That's where they struggled last night at Milledgeville. Left side, Kurt Dolphinball looking for his brother Tim, trying to post up downstairs. Rayhorn reversing it to Benedetto. Dumps it in the post to Dolphinball. Back to the basket. Turn on Jelnick. 5-footer. Nope. Inside rebound Schmidt for Aquin. Still tied at 18. Cross court, no look pass. Bounce pass. Pohill down to Harwiger for the layup. Now two nice passes from Jelnick and from Pohill. Schmidt with 9 points in the game. His high now for the season. 9 points. His previous high, 8 against Winnebago. And it's 20-18 in favor of Aquin. Benedetto drives baseline, nowhere to go, and he threw it right to Harwiger. Benedetto just drove to the baseline with absolutely nowhere to go. And Aquin's got the ball with a 2-point lead. Into the corner, Wisner launches a three, in and out, wouldn't go down. Rebound fought for by Pohill. He gets the rebound. Now Pohill, a hard-fighting rebound. He averages 8 rebounds a game. He's only 5'10". Jelnick hop, skipping a jump into the lane, got bumped in a foul. They call a charge. Jelnick is going to get the charge. Ben Rayhorn took a flop, and I think Ben Rayhorn sold that one pretty well. That's 2 on Jelnick.
I agree with you. I think Ben maybe slid a little bit. Adam Jelnick tried to knife to the right side. It looked like Ben.
Sports Medicine Department halftime show coming up at the break, but we're going to break right now for a Dakota timeout. We'll take a break. 4:32 left to go in the first half. It is Aquin 20, Dakota 18. Eastland last night?
Eastland and Polo, a heck of a game. 2 or 3 point game. 80 points for both ball clubs.
87-84. Down baseline, Rayhorn turn shot blocked by Schmidt out of bounds. It'll be Dakota ball. So somebody must have died or something for you to be refereeing a varsity boys game last night.
Troy Grove is injured right now. Had a plate taken out of his leg from when he broke his leg, so he's kind of on the recuperating situation.
I figured somebody had to be hurting for you to be out there. Here's the baseline pass, Tim Dolphinball. Nice entry from Rayhorn. Turns and banks it in. Tim Dolphinball with a half dozen. He had 12 against Aquin last month. 20-20. Tie ball game, third time we've been tied. Pohill left side against the man-to-man. Brings the top of the key, stops, dribbles to the left elbow, circles away from pressure, gets it to Schmidt at the free throw line, looking for Pohill again, finds him in the left corner, right back to Schmidt, knocked away by Rayhorn. Nice job by Rayhorn to knock it loose, but Pohill picks up the loose ball. Right side, vote back out to Pohill. Off-balance shot, not a good one. From 16, rebound brought down by Dakota. Pohill did not get squared up that time. Left side, Stuckey brings it into the front court at the three-point stripe. 3:48 left to go in the half. We're tied at 20. Into the corner. Cuddy, who's back into the ballgame, gets a screen from Rayhorn and throws it away again. Cuddy threw it away, and here comes Aquin. Jelnick to the free throw line for the Bulldogs. In the corner, wide open on the wing for Pohill's three. Home run! All day to shoot the three. Dan Pohill is 12th of the year. And the Aquin Bulldogs lead 23-20. Their biggest lead since they were up 4-0. Dakota brings it down. Left side, Stuckey off a screen to the free throw line. Keeps on dribbling down the right side. Gets another screen from Rayhorn and lays it in. A double screen time for Brady Stuckey all the way to the basket. 23-22. Aquin brings it the other way. Here's Pohill getting the ball down to Harwiger all the way to the basket and lays it in. Coach Brian Benning not happy that his team gave up the easy one. 25-22. Aquin's lead is 3. Cuddy left side for Dakota off a screen. Got bumped and a foul will be called on Vogt. That will be his third of the ball game after getting a couple early. Coach Peter
really struggled up here.
And at the free throw line, the shot by Cuddy on the 1-and-1. Missed it off to the right. And the rebound brought down by Aquin. Leading by 3. Bulldogs bring it. Jelnick open for a 3. Home run! Nobody got out on Jelnick, and he banged it in. Jelnick with his 30th three-pointer of the season. 28-22. Aquin on a little mini run now, leading by 6. Here's a 3 by Stuckey at the other end. First shot is a good shot, missed it. Rebound brought down Jelnick. He'll bring it into the front court. Dishes off left side. Beckman for a 2. Missed it off the back of the rim. Mike Beckman has checked in, and a foul on Aquin on the rebound. Foul will be called on Adam Murley, who had just checked in. Murley and Beckman just came in. Beckman's been battling that rotator cuff injury. Did not play early in the season. Now we'll go to the free throw line for the Dakota Indians. And Cuddy will come out, and Jared Benedetto first half. Yeah, they're averaging 11 a game coming in. Free throw by Stuckey, rattled in and out, no good. Rebound brought down by Aquin. 6-point lead for the Bulldogs. The Monroe Clinic Sports Medicine Department halftime show coming up at the intermission. Bulldogs here at home are 3-1 this year. Right side Pohill at the free throw line. Dishes off to Beckman to Jelnick off a screen. Here's a 3 fall away. Got a good shot that time by Jelnick. He tried to shoot off a Harwager screen. Dakota has the ball. Indians have gone cold here offensively. Right side, Stuckey in the corner. Rayhorn on the bench. Bounce pass back out top to Tim Dolphinball. Looking for Stuckey, streaking to the basket against the man-to-man. Out top, Kurt Dolphinball backs away to the 3 line. Restarts into the paint all the way down the main street. Throws up the layup. No, but a foul call. A good penetrating move by Kurt Dolphinball. Even though Aquin shot poorly last night, they still had a chance to win. They were down 1 with 50 seconds to go. They fouled Milledgeville, who went to the free throw line for a 1-and-1 and banked in the front. Milledgeville, as the first free throw by Dolphinball is good. Got a hand on the pass, but it deflected right to a Milledgeville player right underneath the basket. And the next trip down, Aquin turned it over, and that was it. Things didn't go their way the last 50 seconds of that ball game last night. One more free throw now for Kurt Dolphinball. Lefty's shot is in. Only 44% coming into this game, but 4 for 4 tonight. 28-24. Aquin's lead is 4. Inside 2 minutes left to go until the Monroe Clinic Sports Medicine Department halftime show. Right side only the basketball for Aquin is Pohill. Out top of the circle, holding is Murley, the 6'4 junior. Right side to Harwager. His 3 from deep on the right side, no good over Rayhorn, who's back in, and the rebound brought down by Dakota. Down by 4, Indians have it. Up the right side will come Benedetto. 90 seconds remaining in the half. Bounce pass downstairs. Nice catch by Tim Dolphinball. Lays it up, didn't use the glass. Rebound Harwager as he missed it too strong. Aquin has the ball. Up the left side, Jelnick to the top of the circle. Restarts around Benedetto all the way to the 10. Lays it up with the right hand. Missed it. Rebound foul call. And I think they might get Stuckey. They might get Brady Stuckey, which would be his first foul of the ball game. Bulldogs only played 6 games in November and December, 9 days. Out of bounds to the Bulldogs, up by 4. Jelnick fires a pass to a wide-open Murley. Pump fake, dribbles it, got its pocket picked by Dakota. Good steal by Kurt Dolphinball all the way the other way against Pohill and lays it in as it hung on the lip of the rim. Dolphinball with a nice steal and layup. 28-26, Aquin's lead is 2. 1:05 left to go in the first half. Jelnick to Harwager outside the 3-point line. Steps into the lane. Bounce pass to Murley. A bad one knocked away. Taken away by Kurt Dolphinball for Dakota. Inside a minute to go in the first half. Up the floor will come Dakota. Down by 2. Dolphinball left side was a tipped out of wind. They're going to say nobody touched it. Benedetto tried to throw the ball to Stuckey. They're trying to say that Harwager touched it. City coach Aaron Katzenberger in the crowd. A lot of coaches here with an off night. Dennis Huttenlocker, the Lee Wynn coach. Stockton coach Gary Timpey. Only problem with one team playing and 2 teams playing the entire area, that's all you got going on, is it's a coaching clinic. Every other coach in the area is there. Pohill way out top with 38 seconds to go, trying to slap it away. His Kurt Dolphinball can't do it, and a foul will be called as they tried to double team Pohill. Benedetto will get the foul. That'll be his first. Not enough for the 1-and-1 yet. I mentioned games during the month of January, but then in only 4 in February before the regional, although that's now up to 5 because they have rescheduled Pecatonica for February 2nd. Down court pass off the hands of the Aquin Bulldogs. They can't control in the half court, taken away by Rayhorn. 23 seconds to go until halftime. Dakota wants one good shot. They're down 28-26. 17 seconds ago, Benedetto brings Wisner into the front court. 14 seconds ago, ball knocked away by Harwager. Gets the steal, but then steps on the sideline with it. Dakota will get it with 11.5 to go. Remember, Aquin had to cancel 4 games from the Pecatonica Thanksgiving tournament because of the football playoffs. 1 has been rescheduled at Pecatonica Thursday, February 2nd. They still don't think they're going to reschedule the Dakota game, although they'll probably reschedule Stockton and South Beloit. Out of bounds Dakota with 11.5 to go into the backcourt. Benedetto. Wisner right on him. Inside 10 seconds. Benedetto down the right side to the elbow. Bounce pass to Rayhorn. Drops it. Picks it up. Drops it again. Picks it up. Lays it up and in with 4 seconds to go to tie the ball game. Half-court pass stolen away by Tim Dolphinball. He can't get a shot away before the end of the half. We go to the locker room right where we started. We'll take a break. It's halftime. Dakota 28, Aquin 28. Newell right there. Wait till you call and need your car towed. 28 all. Out of bounds it goes to the Aquin Bulldogs. Jelnick into the front court, got bumped by Benedetto, gets the pass back for a top of the key three, rolling off. Rebound Rayhorn, and a jump ball will be called. He went over Pohill. Pohill was hoping for an over-the-back call. But Rayhorn, just bigger and longer arm, really didn't make that much contact. Jump ball goes to Dakota.
Yeah, he was just straight up. He's just bigger and taller, and those long arms, that big body, goes up and grabs. Dan Pohill doesn't quite match up with Ben Rayhorn in height.
Pohill actually averages more rebounds per game than Rayhorn does, 8 to 7. Bounce pass for Dakota into the front court. Tim Dolphinball outside the three-point line against Jelnick. Dribbles the ball with the left and the right hand. He's guarded by Jelnick on that man-to-man. Hands off to his brother Kurt. Sophomore brings it out to the three-point stripe. Holding, looking for Rayhorn. Bounce pass to him. Back to the basket, 15 feet away. Gets around Schmidt on the baseline. Little finger roll is in from underneath the rectangle. Rayhorn, little soft move. He had nowhere to go underneath the rectangle. Laid it in. 30 to 28. Dakota leads it. Here comes Aquin with the basketball. Biggest lead by both ball clubs was 6 in the first half. Harwiger traveled with the basketball. Harwiger wanted to pass the ball to Jelnick. Got the ball kind of caught up on his fingertips and got called for the walk. Dakota, after hosting Forreston on Q102 Friday, will be at East Dubuque next Tuesday and at Milledgeville next Saturday. Aquin at Galena Friday, then home next week on Thursday, Saturday against Pearl City and Lena Winslow. Way out towards the top, Brady Stuckey, right side Dolphinball, looking for Rayhorn, finds him, back to the basket, turns, puts the shot up, got a partially blocked, out of bounds, whose ball? And I'm not sure. Nobody's sure. The official's not making a call. Denny Steinhoff now saying it is whose ball? No, the players don't even know. We got two guys trying to take it out of bounds. Schmidt and Benedetto are both standing there trying to inbound the ball, and they don't know whose ball it is. It's Dakota's ball.
And Steve Frank, the outside official, is trying to help out. He's supposed to help out in that situation. He's kind of looking. He finally points his Dakota ball.
Rayhorn has the inbounds pass at the high post. Schmidt right in his face. Puts the ball on the floor with the left hand, looking to hand the basketball off. A good overplay by Pohill. Can't get it, and Rayhorn calls time to avoid a 5-second call. We'll take a break. 6:54 to go, third quarter. Dakota 30, Aquin 28. Aquin High School, great crowd on hand for the second meeting of the season between Aquin and Dakota. Coach Brian Benning has never lost to Aquin as the head coach at Dakota. Out top of the key with the basketball is Rayhorn. With the basketball now is Benedetto. Right side dribbling to the free throw line extended. Picked up there by Vogt on the man-to-man. Out top Stuckey dribbles to the elbow. Jump pass to Rayhorn in the paint. Turns, got hacked. Nothing called. Put it up. Forced it up. No. Schmidt has the rebound. Schmidt got away with them that time. Here comes Pohill into the front court for Aquin. Bulldogs are down by 2. On the road this year, 10-0 is Dakota. And Benedetto steals the pass from Pohill. Brings him into the front court. Down the lane, Scoop. Smith foul called on Pohill. And Benedetto will go to the line for 2. Coach Brian Benning lost some games to Aquin when he was the head coach at Orangeville for several seasons, but not as Dakota's coach. He is 4-0 against the Aquin Bulldogs. This the 5th meeting in 3 years.
He's had a guy like Ben Rayhorn in there for a couple nights. I think he gets a break right there.
Free throw by Benedetto is in. We talk about Brian Benning not losing to Aquin. Adam Jelnick, as a player, has never been on a team at Aquin that has beaten Dakota in those 3 years. As good and solid as he has been. Second free throw, good again. And the second time that Benedetto has stolen a pass by Aquin. Benedetto with another steal. Goes inside, got it knocked away by Jelnick and out of bounds. Benedetto is going to be seen in the Aquin Bulldogs' nightmares after the steals he's had here in this half.
Kevin Schmidt took the ball out, just kind of turned around and loft up there, and right there is Jared Benedetto.
Out of bounds, he'll take it to Stuckey in the corner. Picked up by Harwiger. A high pass out top. Here's Tim Dolphinball, 17-footer. Ring it up. Tim Dolphinball, nothing but nylon. 34-28. Little mini run going on now by the Dakota Indians, matching their biggest lead of the night. 6-point lead. Right side holding is Vogt for the Aquin Bulldogs. Aquin went on an 8-2 run in the second period to grab a lead. Left side Jelnick against Benedetto. Spots up, 17-footer, ring it up. Adam Jelnick right in the face of Benedetto that time. 34-30. 4-point lead for Dakota. 5:45 left to go in the third. 8 points in the R&T quarter for Greg Albert of Freeport. Stuckey, 360 spin move to the free throw line. Kills the dribble. Throws right side Benedetto. Fronting the post is Schmidt. They can't get it to Rayhorn. Left side, bad pass by Tim Dolphinball. Taken away, Harwiger brings it the other way, lays it in and draws the foul. Tim Dolphinball made 2 mistakes. First the pass and then the foul. Harwiger with a chance for the hat trick.
Yeah, he didn't have a shot. Once Harwiger got out in front of the pack, you might as well let him go.
First, Aquin an 8-2 run in the second. Dakota with a run here, but Aquin shutting it off with that 3-point play by Harwiger as he hits the free throw. 10 points, he's in double figures for the 6th time this year. 34-33. Dakota with the ball and a 1-point lead. Benedetto forces the ball to the right side, gets Kurt Dolphinball to run through, and now Kurt pops out at the top of the key to get the dribble. Downstairs to brother Tim, turns, blocked away by Schmidt. He got all of it. Rebounded Jelnick, and Jelnick threw it away. Taken away by Kurt Dolphinball, got back on defense. 5:10 to go in the third. Dakota with the ball, 1-point lead for the visitors. Dolphinball gets the ball to Benedetto. Now to Tim Dolphinball, looks into the corner, looks for a backdoor for Stuckey, can't get it to him, blocked from getting it to him on the bounce pass, and brings it back out to Kurt Dolphinball at the top. Back to Tim at the left elbow. Got away with a walk. A little hop, skip, and a jump into the paint. Kicks it back out to Benedetto. Fakes the three. Penetrates. Pulls up in the lane and kicks it back out to Stuckey. Looking for Rayhorn again. Schmidt playing three-quarters. Denying the pass. Left side into the corner. Kurt Doffenball looking out pop to the top of the key with it is Rayhorn. To Stuckey. Fakes the three. Walks into the lane. Pulls up. Feeds Tim Doffenball downstairs. Nowhere to go. Jump pass back out to Stuckey. Thinks about it. Pulls the trigger on a three and knocks it down. Brady Stuckey with his 9th point of the game. 16th home run of the season. Good possession by Dakota. 37-33. A lot of touches on that possession. 4-point Dakota lead. Right side Vogt. Picked up by the other 22. Kurt Doffenball. Vogt brings it back out towards the top and finds Jelnik. 4:17 left to go. He'll jump and shoot over Benedetto. Tough shot in traffic. Missed it. Rayhorn clears for Dakota. Here comes Benedetto. Bounce pass into the front court. Tim Doffenball stops at the elbow. Bounce pass back out to Benedetto. Halfway through the third. Back down to Tim Doffenball. In the paint. Triple team. Banks it up too strong. Clearing the rebound. Drew Harwiger goes upstairs to grab it. He'll bring it into the front court himself on the yo-yo. Behind the back dribble to the free throw line. His pass deflected by Kurt Doffenball. Grabs it, but he steps on the sideline. Good hustle by Kurt Doffenball. Brian Benning really likes what Kurt Doffenball brings to the floor as far as desire and hustle.
Oh, I can see now since he's been playing a lot more, much more aggressive. We saw him back in the summer, very tentative as a sophomore up in the varsity, but obviously getting more playing time, being asked to do more things, and really doing a nice job, much more aggressive in the court. He's down the court tonight.
Of course, the Indians will be without Dustin Barker for a while. They're hoping not this season, but Coach Brian Benning has to prepare as though he's not going to be back. Left side, Jelnik dribbles to the baseline, double team, throws it into the paint, blind pass taken away by Kurt Doffenball, another steal. Up to Stuckey, on Harwiger, takes him downstairs, knocked away by Harwiger, no foul call. Brian Benning can't believe it. Here comes Dakota, or rather Aquin the other way. Down by 4, Aquin's got the ball. Coach Brian Benning begging for a call on that bust out the other way. Here comes Harwiger to the baseline. He throws it away. Another steal by Dakota. Back and forth turnovers we go. Stuckey with the pick. He'll bring it into the front court. Keeps the dribble going all the way to the corner. Double team, nowhere to go. Hook pass way out top. Kurt Doffenball. Right side, Benedetto. He'll go right side, goes right around. Vogt lays it up. Missed it. It spun out of the iron on him. And the rebound down to Schmidt. He's had a solid game for Aquin. He's had 2 really good games against Dakota. Corner, Wisner all alone for the 3. Hit it the front of the rim, no good. And the rebound to Dakota. With both ball clubs dragging a little bit right now, the pace is really uptight. Up and down the floor we go. Coach Brian Benning says slow it down a little bit. Both ball clubs have players hanging on their shorts. 2:50 left to go in the third. Left side, Kurt Doffenball. Fakes right, goes left around Wisner. Pulls up. Good help defense by Schmidt. Back out on the perimeter goes to Stuckey. 2:40 left to go in the third. Dakota with the ball up by 4. Tim Doffenball hands off Stuckey. Tries to go up on Jelnik. Banks it too strong. Rayhorn the offensive rebound. Back up and in by Ben Rayhorn. And Rayhorn is now over 900 points on his career. He's got 12 tonight. And he's got 901 points in his career. 39-33 in favor of the Dakota Indians. Left side, Wisner. 16 points in the Iron T quarter for Greg Alber of Freeport. Make sure to stop by the Iron T Junction and register. Harwiger off a screen. Right down the left side around. Rayhorn lays it in. I can tell again, Ben Rayhorn just about a half step slow. And Harwiger with just exploded around him to the baseline. 39-35 in favor of Dakota. Here's a 3 by Stuckey off the right side. He missed it. He thought he had it. He went the other way. Rebound Harwiger off to Jelnik. Inside on Stuckey. Layup is in. 9 points for Stuckey. 39-37. Dakota's lead is 2. Minute 50 left to go in the third. These two teams will be in the same sectional complex, of course, and we expect to see and hear a lot of them late February, early March. 2-point lead, Dakota. Right side, Kurt Doffenball fakes the 3. He's only made 1 all year. Top of the key to his brother Tim. Deflected pass into the crowd by Harwiger. Boy, both teams have really gone hard tonight.
Well, they've gone hard. It's been a rather ragged ball game, but Aquin has to be pleased. They're playing much better against Dakota than Milledgeville.
Out of bounds it goes to Dakota. Drew Harwiger getting a rest for Aquin. Blake King back in. Bringing it out towards the top, Benedetto now. Inside 90 seconds left in the third. Against Vogt, takes into the left wing, keeps the dribble going. Bounce pass to Rayhorn, drops it, picks it up. Nice no-look pass, Tim Doffenball, and he's fouled from behind. Now, we've talked about Rayhorn over the years. That yes, he's a good shooter. Yes, he's a good rebounder. But his touch from the free throw line and his ability to find the open man is what makes him more effective in the post.
Well, he's always had a nice soft touch. I've had him Doffenball who got Wisner on his hip and went up with a shot.
First free throw good by Doffenball. He's a 64% free throw shooter. The foul on Wisner, his first. 42-37 in favor of Dakota. Second one on the way. Got it. Doffenball with 10. He's in double figures for the 10th game in a row and for the 13th time this season. His high is 22 against Eastland last weekend. 41-37. Here comes Aquin. Schmidt in the post, turns on Rayhorn, throws a little off-balance shot. Not a good shot, and threw it over the rim, missed everything. Rebound brought down by Dakota. Rayhorn definitely had impact on that shot. selection by Schmidt. Minute to go in the third. Benedetto hands the ball off to Stuckey. Gets a screen from Dolphinball. Hands it off to Kurt Dolphinball. They work the weave out top. Left side Benedetto. Pump fake. Head fake into the paint. Leaves it inside for Dolphinball. Knocked away. Taken away by King. King reached in and slapped it away. 50 seconds to go in the third. Aquin's got the ball down by 4. Jelnik fakes the 3. Goes to the elbow. Comes up shooting from 16. Long rebound. Wisner fighting for it, but brought down by Stuckey on the baseline. And Rayhorn is down holding his left arm. Coach Brian Benning up off the bench and asking for, and I believe he's going to get an official timeout. Rayhorn, I think, is showing the officials that he slipped downstairs. He said there's some moisture on the floor. He went down on that left wrist, and they're going to ask for some towel to take care of that. Well, remember, that was one of the most wild, intense, and scary ball games. Brian Benning, 5 technical fouls and kicked out of the gym in that night.
It was just like a thunderstorm in August. It was very dark, and we were on the opposite side of the court here, high above, and that was a very, very tough third and fourth quarter.
I'll tell you what, I was scared, not only for us for a while, being in the midst of an angry crowd, but also what was going to happen at the game. Here's Kurt Dolphinball left of the lane, hands the ball off to Stuckey, dribbles to the top of the circle with 25 seconds to go, hands the ball off to Benedetto. 20 seconds remaining in the third. Dakota with a 4-point lead and the ball. And bringing it to the top of the key will be Kurt Dolphinball. 16 seconds. Working the weave to Stuckey. Trying to set a screen. Almost an illegal screen there by Eric Simmer. Back out top to Benedetto. 10 seconds ago. Off a Kurt Dolphinball screen. Gets it to Kurt. Dribbles to the elbow. 6 seconds ago. Bounce pass to Tim Dolphinball for the easy layup. Oh, well executed by Dakota. Half-court shot by Jelnik at the buzzer is just to the right. No good. End of 3 quarters. We'll take a break. Dakota 43 and Aquin 37. High school back for the final 8. 43-37. Aquin with the ball down by 6. Blake King brings it to the right side to Harwiger, and a half-court trap here by Dakota. Left side, Jelnik fakes the shot, backs up to the 3-line, three-pointer, home run. Well, that may force Brian Benning's hand in a hurry not to stay in that half-court zone any longer if he starts dropping those in. 43-40. 3-point lead for Dakota, cuts the lead in half. Benedetto across the timeline against Blake King, picks up the dribble. Looking to the near side, and will find Simmer on there, rather Kurt Dolphinball on the right side. Wisner on him, Aquin stays man-to-man. Tim Dolphinball wants to get the handoff to Benedetto, and he does at the far left hash mark. Just underway in the fourth. Benedetto around King, bounce pass to Tim Dolphinball, another nice layup. Oh, Benedetto's done a nice job of running the offense the last few trips. And Benedetto feeding Dolphinball for the easy deuce. 45-40 Dakota. Right side, all the way to the baseline. Through the lane is King. Nowhere to go. Through a right to Benedetto. He went all the way underneath the basket with nowhere to go. And Benedetto just said, thank you very much. Let's go the other way. Left side, Stuckey penetrates the 3-line. Into the paint. Shuffles a pass off to Dolphinball right in front for the easy deuce. Dolphinball getting some nice passes. The last 3 possessions, he's had 3 layups. Timeout Aquin. We'll take a break. 6:54 to go in the game. Dakota 47, Aquin 40.
Got a party or meeting coming up that needs food? Then you should be calling the professionals at the Four Seasons Banquet Facilities, a division.
Nice play by Dakota.
Aquin will get the basketball, and they'll bring it up, trailing 47-40. This is the biggest lead of the ball game. Blake King in the front court being guarded by the man-to-man of Dakota. They didn't stay in that half-court trap very long. Right side, Jelnik down low, inside Schmidt. Turns around, fadeaway shot over Rayhorn. Got a good look, but missed it. Rayhorn has the rebound. And Dakota with the basketball. Here comes Kurt Dolphinball sprinting up the right sideline. Up to the middle of the floor. Bounce past Stuckey into the lane. Rejected by Jelnik. Oh, great defense. Here comes Wisner the other way for Aquin. Oh, terrific block by Jelnik. Free throw line extended. Jelnik for a 3 on the right side. Hits the front of the rim. Won't go in. Rebound. Blake King gets out of the lane with it. Dakota wanted an over the back foul. Jelnik got bumped. Nothing called. 17-footer on the way. That one clanks up against the back of the rim and goes out of bounds after the rebound tipped around. Whose ball? Aquin's ball. That one by Jelnik. One of the uglier shots. That one hit the glass in the back of the rim at the same time. One of those thud shots.
That was a good shot. It was a good-looking shot. Kevin Schmidt got the ball almost right at the free throw line. Nice blind pass. Adam Jelnik wide open. Just missed the shot.
Billy Cuddy in. Brady Stuckey out for Dakota. On the left sideline, dribbling the basketball, Harwiger gets a screen from Jelnik and hands the basketball off to Adam at the perimeter. Downstairs to Schmidt, turns around, little baby half hook, wouldn't go. Good look at it for Schmidt, and the rebound brought down by Benedetto. 6 minutes to go in the game. Dakota walks it up the floor on the instructions from Coach Brian Benning in his 9th year as a head coach, looking for victory 165. 51 of them have come at his alma mater. Way out top, Rayhorn shovels a pass off to Dolphinball, looking for Cuddy. Had him for a moment, didn't get it to him, and they get his pocket pick by Jelnik. Just took it right away from him. Down the lane, scoops and scores. Adam Jelnik just took it right away from him. 47-42. Dakota's lead is down to 5 with 5:35 left to go. Coach Brian Benning telling Dolphinball, be strong with the ball. Benedetto, right side of the floor in front of the Dakota bench, zigzags his way to the right wing, picked up by Pohill trying to slap it away. Benedetto throws it downstairs to Tim Dolphinball, knocked away, but picked up by Rayhorn at the free throw line and got called for the walk as he tried to move into the lane. With 5:21 to go. And that ball game back in 1991, highly competitive, highly intense. Third quarter, Brian Benning got lit up for 5 technical fouls. Back in the day of 2 referees, Dan Manning and Guy Showalter. They were hot. Brian Benning was hot. Couple of tees for arguing, and then Guy Showalter bumped Brian Benning's glasses. That brought another one. Then he got another one, and then got his 5th after he'd been ejected from the gym already. Left side, Harwager dribbles into the paint, jump pass downstairs to Schmidt. Nice pass, easy layup. Nice job by Harwager penetrating. 47-44, 5:05 left to go in the game. Dakota with the ball, and a 3-point lead as Aquin comes rumbling back. Benedetto across the time stripe, gets it to Kurt Dolphinball. Wisner on him, dribbles it once, back out to Rayhorn, right off his hands, loses the ball, but picked up by Kurt Dolphinball. Into the paint, high-arching 5-footer rolling, yes. Dolphinball got the kind roll. Dakota very fortunate that time. It looked like Rayhorn was going to lose it. 49-44 Dakota. Left side, Pohill outside the 3-point stripe, zigzags his way to the baseline, picked up by Rayhorn, and then he lost the ball out of bounds. He tried to get out of trouble. Pohill just wanted to zigzag away from Rayhorn. That was just the intimidation of the big body down there.
An unforced turnover. Obviously, the opportunity to go after Ben Rayhorn is not something to look forward to, but still just bounced it right out of bounds going away from him.
Benedetto walks it up the floor. Pohill will wait for him in the front court. 1-4 high offensive set by Dakota. Rayhorn on the right wing, holds it back out top. Tim Dolphinball at the 3 line, thought about it, does not take it, gives to Benedetto, drives the lane, scoops it up and in with the right hand from the left side. 51-44, 7-point lead for Dakota. Here comes Jelnick. He'll launch a long 3, no good. Foul on Schmidt. And Rayhorn was fouled with inside position. Maybe a little quick trigger there by Adam Jelnick.
A quick trigger plus probably about 3 steps maybe out of his range. That was probably about a 24-footer. Don Roach, the officials out there. Bill Pospisil had to protect him in the corner down here. That was quite a night.
Here comes Dakota with the basketball. They lead by 7. To the right side it goes Rayhorn outside the 3-point stripe, looking downstairs between the circles of Dolphinball. Tim dribbles the ball with the left hand, looks for his brother Kurt, instead goes over to the far side now to Benedetto, gets the screen from Dolphinball, dribbles to the top of the key, keeps on coming into the paint. Nice pass off to Rayhorn for the finish. He missed the layup, and the rebound knocked out of bounds by Schmidt. Rayhorn upset because that was a pretty good play by Dakota. He should have finished that one, he said.
I don't know if he felt maybe being sick or what, but he felt Kevin Schmidt behind. He never did get squared up in the basket. That's been one of his problems over the years. Never always gets himself squared to the basket, but just shot in the crotch of the basket.
Out of bounds, Dakota. Benedetto looking to inbound and gets it into the corner to Stuckey. 3:48 to go. Stuckey gets the ball knocked away by Harwager and out of bounds. At the time of that Wild Orangeville-Aquin game, Brian Benning was engaged to his now wife, Kathy. Kathy's parents were listening to our broadcast of the game on the radio and were probably wondering what in the world, what kind of guy their daughter was getting involved with, getting banged for 5 technical fouls in a row. Out of bounds it goes to Dakota. Benedetto throws it to the right side. Rayhorn with 3:38 to go. Downstairs, Stuckey off a curl screen. Got the ball knocked away from behind by Harwager. Got a part of that shot. He thought he was going to have an easy layup, and Harwager contested, and he's got the rebound. Aquin's got the ball. Still a 7-point Dakota lead. Right side, Vogt gets the ball to Schmidt. Back out top. Deflected into the backcourt by Tim Dolphinball. Good hustle. Scramble for the ball. Harwager there to get it, and he can't control out of bounds. Good hustle by Tim Dolphinball. Could have been very easy for him just to say, well, it's in the backcourt. Harwager's going to get there. He forced it, and Harwager couldn't control it.
Yeah, I'm surprised unless Harwager thought he touched it last. I'm surprised he just didn't let it bounce out of bounds. He tried to go over and dribble it near the sideline, and it just kind of fell out of his hands and out of bounds.
Kurt Dolphinball gets the ball to Tim Dolphinball. Back to Kurt. 3:18 to go. Dakota with the ball and a 7-point lead. Wisner guarding Dolphinball. He dribbles into the corner looking for Rayhorn as they get it to him as they play behind him now. Turns, goes to shoot, lost the ball on the way up, but he goes up to get the loose ball and kicks out of the lane. And now Dakota will run the offense. 3:03 to go. Benedetto with that 1-4 high offense set. Ball knocked away by Jelnick. A breakaway layup and the lefty scoop. He missed the easy buddy. Jelnick, the easiest layup he'll have all week. And he missed the easy breakaway with the left hand. Coach Don Romes is shaking his head. He saw this last night. Left side, Benedetto dribbles into the corner. Still a 7-point lead. Back out top. Right side of the floor, reversing it to Stuckey. Looking for the high post. Instead dribbles there to the top of the key himself and hands off to Benedetto. 2:38 to go. Benedetto getting the ball knocked away and out of bounds by Vogt. It'll be Dakota ball. Well, Jelnick did everything right. He was on the left side. He used the left hand, came off the right foot, just threw it short. And Coach Don Rome said we missed layup after layup last night.
And now all those kids will say when the dad tells them to do it, they say, why? He doesn't got a wide open layup.
Out of bounds to Dakota. Indians have it. They lead by 7, 2.5 minutes to go, and there's still a lot of fouling to be done before 1-1. Ball knocked into the backcourt by Aquin, and then thrown away by Benedetto. Benedetto was knocked to the floor and threw it out of bounds. There could have been numerous fouls called in that exchange.
I was going to say there was a foul done there, and nothing was called.
And Don Romes, of course, wanted to travel on Dakota on top of that. They say, well, we're not going to call anything. We'll make everybody unhappy. Aquin's got the ball down by 7, 2:20 to go. Only 1 foul on Dakota this half, 3 on Aquin. That's for foul shooting purposes. Free throw line, Pohill. Nowhere to go. Back out to Harwager. Aquin's got to think about scoring and then starting to get some fouls to send Dakota to the line if they want to make this comeback. Harwager dribbles into the corner, back out to Jelnik, fakes the three, dribbles, he'll shoot a three, might have been bumped on the shot and puts it in! Jelnik smiling about that one. Even he thinks, well, that was a little bit of luck as he arched it high in the air, and a timeout, Aquin. We'll take a break, 1:59 to go in the game. Dakota 51, Aquin 47. 2008 year. I'm not asking you whether you care. I'm saying it's not until the 2007-2008. This is not an editorial for John Reed time. 1:55 left to go in the game. Dakota has the ball. 4-point lead for the Indians. Left side, Kurt Dolphinball. Picked up there by Pohill, trying to poke it away. Can't do it. Goes to the baseline. Pohill trying to force into the baseline, and a foul they called on Schmidt trying to help out. And Schmidt will get his second foul. As I mentioned, though, Aquin's got some fouling to do here to get Dakota to the foul line.
I think Kevin Schmidt was trying to foul him with his hands and got called for the block. He just kind of reached and finally they called him, but you're right, they would try to stop it sooner.
Dakota will inbound in the corner. They just want to run some clock with 1:45 to go. Fourth team foul against Aquin. Dribbling is Stuckey, hands the ball off to Kurt Dolphinball, and they'll be happy just to run some clock here. Aquin's got to at least get them in a position to knock the ball away, and they do! Jelnik gets another steal. This time the right-handed layup. He almost missed that one. Jelnik with the right hand put it in on the right-hand side, and a timeout by Brian Benning. He's furious with his ball club not being able to hang on to the ball. We'll take a break. 1:28 to go in the game. Dakota 51, Aquin 49. 51-49, Dakota with the ball and the lead, but it's very tentative right now. They inbound, bad pass. Stuckey trying to catch up to it. Can't do it. Out of bounds. No, not out of bounds. Now they're going to blow the whistle, and they're going to say it is out of bounds, but whose ball? Oh, Dakota. They're going to say Jelnik was the last to touch it. I thought Stuckey was in big trouble over there. I thought he might be at one on the sideline, but Dakota gets a break. 1:28 to go. And again, Aquin has fouled 4 times all of their games for 2 years, including the 2005 state basketball championship for all the doings-on they had going on. Dakota will inbound the basketball. Stuckey on the left side with 1:23 to go. They'll be happy to run some clock, but they've been unable to hang on to the ball. Stuckey being hassled by Jelnik. Holds the ball, almost got a walk called to the far side. Tim Dolphinball drops it, picks it up to the top of the key to Benedetto. Now to Dolphinball, 70 seconds to go. Dolphinball penetrates into the lane, and a reach-in foul will be called. That'll be foul number 5, so still 2 more fouls before they go to the free throw line. This foul will be called on Jelnik. That'll be his 3rd.
And they got a little time. It wouldn't hurt to get the 6th foul right away going from the steal. Then you don't have to foul right away. You got a little bit of time to play with to try and steal the basketball, only down by 2.
1:08 to go. Kurt Dolphinball will inbound right in front of the Dakota bench off to our right. 2-point lead for the Indians. Having problems as Dolphinball gets it to brother Tim. Goes upstairs to get it. Brings it out to the top of the key. Now he lost the dribble. Needs help, and finds Stuckey way out by the timeline, and he has reached in on a foul will be called on Harwager. That'll be his 2nd with 1 minute to go in the game. So after this, it'll be 1-1 time for the Dakota Indians, as that's the 16th foul against Aquin.
Well, maybe 15 seconds, 10, 15 seconds to try and steal the ball. I think after that, then you got to start putting Dakota at the foul line.
And it will be Dakota inbounding right in front of the scorer's table. Lead for Dakota is 2. They've had a 7-point lead slip away as the Aquin Bulldogs keep battling back. Benedetto into the front court. After this, all free throws will be going to the front line for 1-1. Here's Dolphinball into the corner. Rayhorn rumbles into the lane. Got a block by Schmidt and a foul he called. Well, Rayhorn had no intention when he got that ball on the baseline of kicking it back out. He was going right to the rack, and Schmidt gets the foul and 2 free throws for Big Ben Rayhorn.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. He had an open lane.
2 free throws for Rayhorn. Ball is in the air. That's in. Rayhorn 1 out of 2 from the free throw line tonight. That makes it 52-49. On the year, he has shot 55 free throws, making 67% on a day where he's gone over 900 points in his varsity career. Second one on the way, softly through for the big guy. 53-49. Aquin down by 4 with the ball. Harwager dribbles baseline, got picked up, rolls over Rayhorn, a block or a charge. They're going to call a block. Rayhorn thought he got there, but Harwager was a little shaky getting up. And now Rayhorn just now getting up. Rayhorn will get the foul. That is only the 2nd foul on Dakota the entire half.
Amazing.
And Rini out for the year with that elbow injury. That'll be a welcome addition. He'll be eligible to start playing on Friday as the first free throw by Harwager really clanked up there. No good. That was a brick by
almost broke
Drew Harwager. 46.6 left to go in the ball game, and 1 more free throw for Harwager. 2 for 4 tonight for the senior. All-state football player on both sides of the ball. Second free throw, a little strong, but it rattles in. And a timeout taken by Aquin. We'll take a break. 46.6 to go in the game. It is Dakota 53, Aquin 50.
Have you
their first 24 games of the year before losing to River Ridge in the last game of the regular season. Out of bounds, Dakota. In the backcourt, Benedetto will get the ball to Stuckey. Clock will roll. Still in the backcourt, Stuckey. 10 seconds to get it across, and then Stuckey is mugged in the backcourt by Jelnik. That'll be his 4th foul, and with 41.2 to go, Brady Stuckey will go to the free throw line for a 1 and maybe. Boy, Dakota 0 won the state championship. Wrestling team unbeaten. Coach Pete Albers here. They're a state favorite. They're 14-0. Basketball team is a perfect 13-0. boys sports have not lost a single event in this school year at Dakota High School. They're having one kind of memorable year. Here's Brady Stuckey to the free throw line. Free throw rolling around and goes in. He'll get the bonus.
And we had some pretty good memories from that football season. Some of them were kind of cloudy, though.
I'll tell you what, that was a terrific season by Coach Jerry Lano and his ball club. And we've been very fortunate the years we've had state championship teams to broadcast. Not only has the games been fun, but I'll tell you, the groups of fans have been terrific to hang around with as well. Stuckey bangs in the second one as well. 55-50 Dakota, 38 seconds to go. Into the front court will come Vogt for Aquin. Right side, back to Vogt. Now to Pohill, left side to Vogt at the three-point line, looking for Jelnik off a screen. Instead goes downstairs and falling down with the basketball, and a jump ball will be called. Well, Vogt got the basketball down, or rather it's Blake King, and Blake King is shaken up. I'm not sure what happened, but King ended up falling down with the basketball, and then he was tied up for a jump ball. The already were limping. Out of bounds it goes to Dakota. Up by 5 with the ball. Kurt Dolphinball gets it to Rayhorn. Here comes a double team. Aquin trying to stop the clock, and they do on a foul with 25 seconds to go. Rayhorn will go to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. Gary Tempe of Stockton, Dennis Hutlocker of Leewin, the head coaches, must feel this one's over. They're walking out after scouting here today. We'll see them on Tuesday night in Lena in a ball game. Dan Pohill's third foul. Free throw by Rayhorn. Too strong. Aquin gets a break there as they miss by Rayhorn. Here comes Aquin. 21 seconds to go. Jelnik into the front court. Down by 5. Way downtown from 30 feet off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound on the floor with 15 seconds to go. Still scrambling. Still loose. And out of bounds. Whose ball? It'll be Aquin ball. Well, still with a two-possession game, that three by Jelnik was way out there too far.
That was way.
With the ball, but they're down by 5. Jelnik and Aquin need a basket and a quick timeout. In the corner, Pohill brings it back out top. They haven't got this kind of time to waste. Pohill back to Jelnik. A three in the corner over Dolphinball, an air ball. Rebound to Rayhorn, and he is fouled with 4.5 seconds to go. All right, Pohill looking to get the ball on top and really didn't have that much time to waste. And the Dakota fans start to celebrate now. They start to breathe a little easier as they feel their ball club. As Forrest and Coach Jonathan Schneiderman now happy, thinking this one, or I shouldn't say happy, at least feels it's over. His ball club will be taking on Dakota on Q102 on Friday night at Dakota.
You never know. He might be happy.
I don't know.
We're not quite sure, but he was also here taking a look, and looks like right now the Dakota Indians in real good shape with Ben Rayhorn at the line.
Fourth foul on Pohill. First of 2 now as they're in the super bonus is in by Rayhorn. 56-50. As the Dakota Indians look like they'll go to 2-0 against Aquin this year, and Coach Brian Benning 5-0 against Aquin as the Dakota head coach. Second free throw good again by Rayhorn. 57-50 again, matching the biggest lead. Jelnik into the front court, half court, just across half court for a 3. That's off the iron, no good. And the Dakota Indians have won it. We'll take a break. Final score: Dakota 57, Aquin 50.
John and Bob Burke.
northwest corner, Dakota High School. Darren Simmer with the ball. Left side corner with it. Mitch Planbeck, one-on-one with Stuckey, going to the rack, double team, pass behind his back to Schweitz. Right side, good. Forreston leading 2-0.
Right away, Forreston comes out, didn't waste any time. They saw a nice baseline jumper and got it to go.
Benedetto with the ball now for Dakota as they move to the near side. Swings it wing far side. Brady Stuckey holding, guarded by a lanky Dylan Simler. Two lanky guys guarding each other far side. Doffenbaugh to Doffenbaugh. Kurt Doffenbaugh drives the lane, swarmed quickly by Planbeck. Far side wing with it. Jared Benedetto detonates off the dribble, moves to the top of the key, now near side wing. Dribble in the corner now. Benedetto puts the move on to the rack, pulls up, stepped on the line, traveled two. He can't believe it either way. He made a mistake. It'll be Forreston ball.
That was a man-to-man defense by Forreston that time, but Benedetto, when he went down to the baseline, he got himself caught too far underneath the basket, or else he could have laid it up on the baseline and got a two-pointer.
Forreston leads 2-0, 50 seconds into this one, and they have the ball. Up top with it, Simler swings it to the elbow, Schweitz. Back left side wing, Simler, back and forth. Now right side wing, Dylan Simler. Enters to the post, right side, throw it away! Brady Stuckey has an Indian ball.
Stuckey is a tall, lanky guy that can really fire it up from outside. I'm looking forward to seeing him tonight.
He's 6'5" and a guard. Can you believe it? Wing near side, Kurt Doffenbaugh dribbles once, twice. Guarded by Mitch Planbeck. Flips it up top. Ben Rayhorn, his first touch of the night, holding, spinning, now dribbling, going to the elbow, back to the wing near side to Benedetto, to Rayhorn, falling away, shooting over Schweitz, and we're tied at 2.
So much has been said about the Rayhorn boy, and of course his father, Alan Rayhorn, who really set the stage here, but we'll get into that throughout the game.
He's the school's all-time leading scorer, is Al Rayhorn. Up top with it now is Darren Simler, and also one of the leading scorers in NIU history still. Left wing Coleman, up top Planbeck, tied at 2. Wing right side Darren Simler, down low Schweitz, kicks it out to Coleman, who was very awkward in handling the ball. Meanwhile, Coleman stood in the lane a good 3 seconds, and he gets called for it.
Forreston very fortunate that ball was not stolen away. There was two errant passes, very short distance. It could have been picked off by Dakota.
Everybody's sitting on the stage. Look at that. Here comes Dakota, tied at 2. Benedetto one-on-one with Darren Simler, cross midcourt to the wing near side. Dribbles at Kurt Doffenbaugh. He pops up top, gets it now wing left side. Stuckey, quick pass. He kind of caught in mid-air, double clutch, thrown away. Dylan Simler goes to the rack and lays it in. Dylan Simler just played glove-like defense on Stuckey and capitalized. It was 2-on-none. Stuckey back down the court. His three-pointer no good. Jacked up a shot too quick. Forced it on the run again. Simler head up top of the key, pulls up 18 feet away. Bingo, 6-2.
Forreston is really hot right off the bat, but they want to get running. They want to run up and down the court, you can tell.
They walked into this gym tonight, and they were ready to go. They've been here since about 5:15. They beat me here. I live 0.8 of a mile from this joint. Wing far side, Kurt Doffenbaugh. Dribbles up top as a sophomore. Guarded once again by Planbeck. Now gives it to the elbow, far side, Rayhorn. Dribbles down the lane, in trouble. Double clutch. His shot will miss everything. Falls into the cradle of Planbeck, who dribbles behind his back. Away from Doffenbaugh. Off to Darren Simler across the timeline. 6-2. Forreston leads. About 3 minutes into this one, first quarter. Wing right side, Dylan Simler. One dribble up top, Coleman. Left wing now, Darren Simler. Dribbles at and goes to Planbeck. And was there an offensive foul? They may have got Planbeck for using the hook, and if so, that's the first foul of the night.
Yep, that's the call. And, you know, we've always said that sometimes a team will play to the level of their competition. Well, we got two championship teams out here right now. This is going to be like a heavyweight boxing match back and forth.
Yeah, play up to the competition. How can you play down tonight, for goodness sake?
That's for sure.
If these teams play again in postseason, it might be in the sectional final, and we'll talk more about that later as well. And both teams got to get there first. Up top, Stuckey. Dribbles wing near side, Benedetto. Looking, Rayhorn. Block near side. Falling, shooting, rolling, no. Rebound, pinwheel down low. I think it went off of Dakota. No, it's going to stay with Dakota off the hands of Planbeck. When you got 5 bodies going for it, Chris, I'm glad I'm up here.
Right, it would be a tough call. I mean, you could have called that the other way as well, but that was just a tough call.
Flip into Rayhorn, top of the key. Now to the elbow near side. He hasn't dribbled yet. Now he'll go to the far side. Loops it out to Kurt Doffenbaugh. Left side wing. Back to Rayhorn. Far side. Elbow rolling. No. Rebound into the hands. Now Dylan Simler. Head up on the run. Got Doffenbaugh chasing behind him. Simler puts the moves on. Nearly steals it from himself. Up top, Darren Simler. Back to Dylan Simler. Left side wing. Travel with a basketball.
Yep. He should have gone to the right side, or rather the left side, and he got a teammate open there, but he tried to do a little bit too much. But credit the Dakota defense for making that turnover.
Credit the Forreston defense for plugging up the bottom here so far. We saw him do it against Stockton about a month ago, and they're doing it to Dakota right now. Benedetto up near the timeline, flips it to the wing. Left side, Rayhorn. Looking, holding, nobody open. Up top, Tim Doffenbaugh. Dribbles left, in trouble. Back to the wing, right side. Gets it now to Kurt Doffenbach. Stuckey detonating, spinning down the lane, and they're going to call blocking foul on Plambeck. Coleman, excuse me. Now that's kind of an interesting call. Stuckey was spinning, but also Coleman was fouling, and they fell on top of each other. That's another one where it's really tough to call anything. I don't think Stuckey charged, but then again, I don't think Coleman impeded his process. Stuckey hopping down the lane, scoring. 6-4.
You know, something a little bit different when we saw Forreston play Stockton. Stockton slowed the game down on Forreston. Dakota's not slowing the game down. They want to play that same pace.
Ball press now applied by Dakota. 1-2-2 and a 10-second violation. In the French soft game tonight, I saw 3 10-second violations in the first half, and I've not seen that many in years.
And I think Dakota's going to do that every time they make a basket.
Yeah, every time they make a basket. One thing Brian Benning's been doing a lot here lately is going to that full-court 1-2-2 ball press. And it caused a lot of conflict for the Forreston Cardinals at that championship game in December. Forreston had a 10-point lead in the fourth quarter and lost it partially in part to the pressure of the Dakota defense. Stuckey up top for 3. Hit it out, no good. Rebound fought for the little guy. Darren Similar reels it in. Head up, left side wing. Plambeck one-on-one with Stuckey. Spinning on the lane. Shooting, scoring is Plambeck.
Boy, just a little quicker than Dakota that time was Plambeck, who went to the hoop hard and laid it up off the glass.
8-4. Forreston doubling up Dakota. 3:18 left.